Hey guys, how's it going? I'm here at Dragon Man's. We are in the very probably recognized machine gun bunker of Mel's here at Dragon Man's. We were going to make a video today on AKs and shooting AK-47s, but unfortunately the weather was not cooperating, so we still wanted to make something that would be interesting. So we thought that instead of just staring at the machine gun bunker, I would actually tell you a little bit about what lies in this room. There's probably well over, Mel says $1 million. I'm thinking like $10 million, especially because it goes up and up. So let's go through a couple of these and actually figure out what they are. Let's start off with some of the guns on the floor. So just right here, and yes, the inventory is very fun for me. So here we have the World War II Bren gun. Okay, you can always tell this one because of the magazine coming out of the top. The Bren gun, World War II. We have a couple of these in here. This is going to be the very iconic BAR, okay, Browning automatic rifle. Shoots a 30-06. This is a really nice gun. We like to shoot that sometimes. This, many of you know, which is being used in Iraq and Afghanistan, or it was, replaced the 240, but it is the 249. Shoots a 5.56. This is just a nice rifle that we have, chambered in 308. Okay, back here we have, let's see, the MG34. You can really kind of tell the difference between the MG34 and the MG42 by just a couple of the aesthetics. On the outside, we actually have about 8 MG34s in this room. Here's going to be a cut down Browning 1919 submachine gun. We call it the Hot Rod Browning. Shoots at 308. Couple more Brens in the back. We got a couple of 1919s over here. We got a lot of the 1919. So you can always tell the 1919 because of the sort of cheese grater kind of look. So those are always really cool. We have a lot of those, obviously. Moving down the line, we have the Lewis water-cooled Vickers machine gun. So you can always tell that by the sort of casing around the barrel. Water cooled, trying to cool down the barrel. This one in here is going to be called an SD28. Almost looks like the PPS 41. Polish. A lot more stems in here, a lot more 1919. So this is going to be a 50 caliber Modus machine gun. Now moving over here, we have a M14, shoots a 308. M14, we have an M60 machine gun rifle here. It shoots a 308 as well. So, M60. This guy right here is a Russian SGMT. I believe it's called, yep, the SGMT. They made this one in a couple different variants. It was always nice. You can tell the difference because of the shield on the front of it, so they could kind of like get behind the shield and really get some cover from that. This shoots a 7.62 by 54R caliber. What else? We got another Hot Rod Browning submachine gun, chambered in 30-06. The Hot Rod Brownings really could have been chambered in 30 carbine or 30-06, or they actually make some variants in 308. So a lot of ours shoot at 30-06. Some more Hot Rod Brownings. We actually have a cool RPG in here. So if you can see that back here, I believe this is like the one that they would be using in the Middle East. We have another 1919 here. We have a very nice flamethrower. So whenever we need to melt the snow, flamethrower. Back here, and this is going to be a 50 caliber machine gun. So back here we have a lot of other guns. So it's kind of starting with the front here. We have some AR pistols. Everything is going to be full auto. Everything in this back room is full auto. These are going to be Colt AR pistols chambered in 9mm. These are a lot of our Dragonfire rifles that we've converted to full auto. So they shoot 5.56 and 2.23. Really fun to shoot. Really handles the recoil very well. We've cut down some of them. Not cut down, but made them pistols. Here we have some This is a sort of M1 Carbine. So this is kind of cool. 30 carbine and some Polish PPS 43Cs we've converted as well. So I like to think of the Polish PPS 43Cs as like the poor man's machine gun when they needed to make and produce a lot of machine guns very quickly towards the end of World War II. We have a lot of AK-47s that we have converted. These are all going to be different variations. This you might recognize, it is the Polish Tantal Sporter. So they kind of made those that actually never really went in, they produced it, but it never really got into use because then they joined NATO and they didn't really need it anymore. This one's going to be a Wasser Romanian. This is an ARM 47S. And this guy is the STD 47. Couple of variations here. We have some just standard Century Arm underfolders. This one is a nice MPAP. This one is a RAS 47. This one's also the RAS 47. Got the nice composite stock. Obviously, you know, stamped receivers, very debatable whether they should be used and rented out for full auto. Stamped receivers will probably start losing longevity after about 80,000 to 100,000 rounds. You really want a milled forged receiver if you want to rent it out and make it full auto, because that's going to really stand the test of all of those rounds that you're going to rent it out for. The stamped receivers will probably end up cracking over time, so we know that, but we still converted a couple. Some M16s right here. We all recognize these as the famous Thompson 1921 machine guns. So these are pretty expensive if you actually want to buy a Thompson full auto. Another PPS 43C. We have some M11s, some shotguns, some MP5s. ARs, SBRs. You need to get the form for the SBR. This is going to be the famous Sten machine gun. So you can always tell that because the magazine wants to go in on the side. Kind of check that out. So you put the magazine on the side. They made, I think, 4 or 5 variations of the Sten. This is actually a AR pistol chambered in 9mm. We have some cool little Tippmann Arm 22s that we've converted in 22s, so Tippmann Arms. This is a sort of MP5 replica. This is going to be the Israeli Uzi. This is actually called a Sterling MK4, so kind of a variation from this Sten. Still has that same magazine port, but not exactly the Sten. Some MP5 replicas made by PTR Industries. They make a really nice MP5 replica. We have a couple of those. We have converted them. Down here we have the obviously the P90s chambered in 5.7. We shoot these a lot. You'll probably see us shooting those. Really fun to shoot, but as you know, 5.7 rounds are not the cheapest. So here we have some Mac 10s. More M16s, short-barreled shorty. So this thing has a kick for sure, but it's like a lot of fun to shoot. So we'll put that back in. There we go. Wait. Okay, we'll put that back in. Just has to, there we go. Okay. MP5s, some more MP5s. We have some more MP5s. These are all going to be a little bit different variations. Actually, this one is a 9mm German. What else? M11s, more M11s. This one's actually a 380. This one is a 9mm M11. Don't really see a whole lot of M11s in 380. And then just some more ARs, AKs. This is pretty sweet. This has the grenade launcher attached to it. So don't think we've shot this one in a hot minute, but I mean, you always need a grenade launcher on your AR, right? M16. Okay, what else? Full auto Draco, anybody? So you got to convert a Draco or two. This is actually Romanian and has held up pretty well for us. Nice long extended. You can't own the extended mags if you live in a state that doesn't allow them. This one's called the Spitfire, kind of cool. A different variation of the Thompson. So we have 4 or 5 Thompsons on this wall. Over here we have a lot of some more AKs, and a lot of AKs, and then a lot of M16s. We love converting full M16s. And then obviously the very well-known Scars. This is going to be the Scar Light. We have 2 Scar Lights. Scar Light chambered in 5.56 or 223. So this is going to be the 16S. And I believe they actually stopped manufacturing the 16S. This is going to be the Scar Heavy. So the 17S. They are still producing these 308 caliber. Pretty fun to shoot. So if you have the money to buy one, they are not cheap. They also now make the 20S, and hopefully we get our hands on those. So a lot more 1919s, MG34s. Can't really go wrong with the German guns. So yeah, ton of ammo back here. Literally looks like a bunch of gold hanging. So yeah, that pretty much sums it up. We have a lot of 1919s, a lot of Stens, and some 249s, some M60s, and then a couple little variations of other things. That SGMT is really cool, and the BAR, can't really go wrong with the BAR. Everybody wants a BAR, so, and we just happen to have a couple. All right, so hopefully you guys like that kind of long video of all the stuff back here. It's constantly changing. We do kind of sell and buy new stuff all the time, so if you come in here, maybe some things are going to be different, but we have a huge selection of machine guns. All right, hopefully we can make that AK video for you guys, but as a, you know, just kind of like last minute thing for the video, we just want to show some new shirts that came in and some old shirts. So obviously we're known for the Dragon bike. Notoriously Mel is, that is how Dragon Man's got its name. So Mel made a Dragon motorcycle bike in 1967. People would see him on the street in Brooklyn and go, there goes that Dragon Man. So if you want this one, this business started as a motorcycle rebuilding business. So obviously you can get the main shirt if you're into motorcycles and all that kind of stuff. If you like our Dragonfire rifles, we have now put them on a shirt for you. So if it is the only type of AR-15 that you can own in your state, hopefully they'll let you wear the shirt. And just says this on the back, they come in white or yellow, and they have cool little dragons on the sleeves, so you can order those as well. Still winter time, so maybe you'll still need it. We started making hot rod shirts. So if you're into hot rod shirts, Mel's really into hot rods, as you may know. We have our 1950, or his 1950 hot rod on his shirt, Hot Rod Museum on the back, because at this point, like our actual museum, it was not intended to be a museum when he first started collecting, and now it's basically a museum. So same thing with his hot rods. He did not intend to own 40 hot rods, but at this point, it's basically a museum. So we have put that on the back for you guys. And the next one's going to be a cool 1941 Willys. This car is my favorite car. People always ask me, what's your favorite car? This is definitely it. It doesn't look as impressive on the shirt, but if you guys actually saw it and heard the motor, the engine going, and saw how fast it went and felt how fast it went, you would definitely want this shirt. So again, Hot Rod Museum on the back. So this is the 1941 Willie shirt. Although the 1931 Ford is not actually my favorite, especially because Mel has, I think it was like one of the first cars that he ever bought. So I'm like, no big deal. And at this point, you know, flames is just like part of our logo and all that. But this shirt came out so cool. She, our girl who does our shirts, she just made this look so nice. The flames really pop, and it's become probably our most popular hot rod shirt. So if you guys are into hot rods or you just want something cool on a shirt, definitely get our 1931 Ford hot rod shirt because it's just so awesome. I love it. I love how it came out. Hot Rod Museum on the back. Colorado Springs, Colorado. I think we're always going to be in Colorado Springs, Colorado. You can't exactly pick us up and move us very quickly. Last but not least, we wanted to make an AK video for you guys today, but unfortunately, you're just left with the shirt. So if you want an AK, or you're into AKs, you're an AK fanatic, you're an AK junkie, get the AK shirt. And you can buy that on our website. It does have the cool machine gun, 50 caliber machine gun with Mel shooting it on the back. This is really cool because we actually don't put this on the back anymore. Most of our shirts say full auto on the back with guns and stuff. This is one of the few shirts left that actually have this design on the back. So if you like this design, definitely get the AK-47 shirt. We actually don't have the back of this design on our website, so I just want to show you guys this is what you're getting if you order the AK-47 shirt. So we also have a ton more shirts. If you guys can see, you can order any of our other shirts online. And if you, like I said, your state doesn't allow a whole lot of guns, at least they'll let you wear the shirt. So you can find these shirts online on our website at dragonmans.com. Click on merch. That will bring you to all of our shirts. So hopefully you guys enjoyed all of this awesomeness in one room. And it's just so much gun porn in one room. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll try to keep making videos for you guys. Have a great day. Bye.
Play looks real.
Give me all your cookies. Give me the cookie.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, leave me alone.
All right.
Yeah, here's all my money. Yeah.
You want to see my box of shit?
No, box of shit.
All right. This is my box of shit. And this is not part of the box of shit, but I just happen to have some money in there too. So, in the box of shit that was shipped from
Texas.
some shithole.
Was he buying your gun?
Yeah.
From, let's see. Well, that's not important.
It says
right.
it on the thing.
I know.
Do you have no middle name?
It is coming from.
Okay.
Where did it come from? Shit.
From Big Cock Ranch
Big Cock Ranch.
in Lexington, Texas, right
Okay.
there.
So if you want to visit Big Cock Ranch, I personally did not visit that, okay? My boyfriend. Please take that off. All right, so this was shipped from Phil and Mary Ann Green, and you can get this stuff from specialshit.com. Okay. Now, at Big Cock Ranch, you can get the bullshit spice, okay? If you're into bullshit. Then you can get some special shit. This is for, you know, occasions, Valentine's Day, 4th of July, stuff like that. Then you can get that good shit, you know, that good stuff that you want after a hard day's work.
That ain't it.
Every night, it'll hit the spot. Just that good, solid shit. Then you can get some badass shit. Okay, this is like maybe once a month where you're just like, because you can't do badass shit all the time, then it's not badass. Then, last but not least, you get that aw shit spice, and this is just, you know, widely used whenever you want that aw shit moment. So,
shit.
here is my special shit variety pack
That's all your shit.
from let's see, what was it, from the nice couple in Texas, from Big Cock Ranch. So get that box of shit at specialshit.com, and you can get all of these awesome pieces of shit for your you know, barbecue collection, and you know, you can just whip that shit up.
Okay.
All right, check this shit out.
Okay, this is a survey to see if Mel's gonna have the Danish or the chocolate croissant. We'll see. Melissa says the Danish. Mike says the croissant. The question is, who's right? Watch your head.
Mel. How you doing?
Good, how's it going?
How's Mike?
Good.
Working on display.
Yeah, see,
Yeah, hanging up the camo.
it's great.
It's a lot of work.
They didn't have coffee cake. All they had was Danish or
Oh, yeah?
chocolate
Oh, Danish is good.
or the chocolate
Yeah, Danish is good.
Danish.
Yeah. Get Danish?
You were wrong, Mike.
Thank you. Look at this mess. We open up in 4 weeks.
Wow. I bet you can't wait.
Can't wait. Yeah, thank you.
Looking good.